Okay, I don't think I have any sound. Okay, I don't think I have any sound. There we go. My mic is dead. Go figure. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Muriel. Hey, Patricia. Aslyn. Hey, Rory. Hi, Karen. I'll have to plug this in. Hey, Brittany. Hi, Rochelle. Okay, let's see. There we go. I want to show y'all something. If you can see. Let's see. Look at this. Cat Dad drilled holes in my desk. Yes. Okay, I'll quit moving it now. We had so much fun. I should have put the camera on the other side so that I could look at it. So much fun. The trip was absolutely amazing. So, yes, I'm fancy now with my, hey Kim, my holes in my desk. I got one for the cover stitch, or one for the serger, one for the cover stitch, and then I got one over here behind my computer. So definitely fancy. So it's been Karen, she did have enough clothes, although she got upset about halfway through because our cruise was a 7-day cruise, and on cruises that are, I think it's seven or more, they have 2 elegant nights, and she wore her mermaid dress both times. She was like, but you should have made me 2 dresses because I need a fancy dress like your dress. So I was like, well, we'll have to plan better next time. Mom will have to start sewing sooner. But yeah, she wore pretty much everything she had that we packed. She was funny. We were just talking. Cat Dad was out here. We were. Oh, it changed again. I guess when I refreshed, it went back to live chat or top chat. There we go. He was out here, and we were talking to our friends from Canada, and we were just talking about Emily and the cruise because she went up and down the water slide so many times. And then when we would go to dinner, she would want to order her own food. And she's like, I want French fries for my appetizer, and I want the cheese pizza, and I want the chocolate melting cake for my dessert. So, and every night she would be so tired at like 10 o'clock, she'd be like, okay, it's time to cut the light out and stop talking. You have to go to sleep. One night in Cozumel, we did a chocolate, we went to the chocolate thing. You make your own chocolate, and they let you taste a bunch of different chocolates, and they bring you out this giant piece of chocolate cake at the end. Um, it's not something we probably would have done if she hadn't been with us, but we enjoyed it, and she absolutely had a ball. But that night, she woke up. Well, I don't think she ever actually woke up, but she was dreaming. And in the middle of her dream, she hollers out, like, I was already asleep, and it woke me up. And she's like, there's so much chocolate in here. And of course, we had to hide ducks and hunt ducks, so we did a bunch of that. So they're all over the front yard now. They look like Easter eggs. But yeah, she had so much fun. Cruising with kids is a whole different experience. And do you know that she wouldn't go to the kids' camp? Not once. She stayed with us the whole time. She didn't want to go. Like, I couldn't believe it, because, you know, normally she would be all about anything that's going to involve her playing with other kids, but nope, she didn't want to. So she was funny. She got to meet the captain and take her picture with him. Let's see. Did I do that right? I think I did. We'll find out, I guess. Hopefully my internet's not too bad. It looked a little fuzzy there for a second. Since we've been home, we've been having problems with the internet, so hopefully I'm not fuzzy. Yeah. But she has started back to school, so she goes to bed at 8:30 on school nights. And I have been pretty much going to bed right behind her. I've been so tired. So, okay, good. Like, even she left, her dad picked her up Friday from school, so she's been with him all weekend. And even Friday night, I went to bed early. I missed Brittany's live and everything. Like, I didn't even know about it till Saturday morning. And then last night, which we slept in yesterday a little bit from, like, because I get up at 5 for work, so we got up about 8 o'clock, I think. So, I mean, that's like 3 hours from what I normally get. So, and we watched a movie in the living room, and then I went and got ready for bed, and Cat Dad was sitting on the couch watching or playing on his phone or whatever, and I was like, hey, are you coming down here? And he was like, yeah. And I was laying there reading, and the next thing I know, it's like an hour later, and he's like, hey. And I had gone to sleep with phone in my hand and everything. And it was like, sometime between 9:30 and 10. Okay. So, I didn't cut anything new for today. I will hopefully get back in the swing of having other patterns in rotation with next Sunday. This is a Traditions tank top. I made one for the cruise. But anyway, let's see. This basket right here is all the stuff that I didn't finish that I had cut before we left. Yeah, did I say that right? I cut and did not finish. So there was this tank top, there's a dress for Emily, and I think 2 swimsuits. So I just thought I would hang out and chat and see what I can finish. Hey, Brenda. So I wore my Traditions the other day. I actually really liked it as a tank. I mean, I like my dress too, but the tank is really nice. It fit really well. Trying to make sure that that seam gets caught. And it's not wanting to lay right for me. There we go. That's a good question, Wendy. Sleeveless top. I don't know. That'd be a good trivia question. So, I think I'll leave it this way. Oh, hey, look at there. We learned something new. Yeah, now we know. Um, we had a heat wave in Alabama while we were on the cruise. It was actually hotter here than it was in Belize and Mexico while we were there. Um, so in a way, I'm kind of glad I missed it, but the the garden did not survive. Oh no, I broke a glitter clip. Um, and most of my flowers did not survive. I was kind of sad about that because I put so much hard work into them, and they would have stayed until like probably November if they had made it. They would have been really pretty in like September. Um, and then, but yeah, so the garden has been cut down. You had that. All right, Beth, let's go. Uh, we we cut the garden down. We did it the Sunday we got home. Actually, I was helping Cat Dad a little bit out in the yard, and um, I was like, it's kind of bittersweet. It's like uh, it's like the end of a chapter because it was like the end of our summer, the end of me being off, em being out of school. All of it. All of our trips were. Hey, Sean. It was just like the end of everything. So. Football season starts next week. Questions about him? Yeah. Let's do it. Although I wouldn't say that I'm an expert at hemming. It feels weird to say that, like football season is starting and all the different things, and it's like 100 degrees outside. The first game is I guess it's this Thursday night. They have a jamboree. But I know it's going to be so hot. Rochelle, yeah, pretty much I make everything on the serger. One of the first lives I did on Sunday Sew was making the Gone Batty top, which is a free pattern. And I used my regular domestic sewing machine for it. But before the cruise, I was actually talking about using Emily's Purple Janome to make something. So just to show, you know, that it can be done and how to do it and that kind of thing. So, and I actually used my Baby Juki, the TL 2010Q, to make Emily's mermaid dress for the most, for a lot of it, because it's made from woven, the dress was. For the parts that I could use the serger, I did use the serger, but some of it required like top stitching, so I did on my 2010. Should have ordered more cotton lycra to make more dresses. Yeah. Well, your cover stitch has been broke in now, so. You should be good to go. My hair is not wanting to cooperate today. Let's do another pre-order. I did order samples last week. That was the one thing I did get done that wasn't work or Emily being in school related. I ordered prints and solids of the performance fabric that I want to run for the next pre-order. But the swatches are so small, it's hard to photograph them to have good photos for the website. So I ordered samples and I should have those hopefully next week. Hey, Nikki. But I thought performance would be good. For the next pre-order. But then again, now that I'm thinking about it, I may go ahead and open another pre-order and then do performance on the next one. I don't know. Hey, Kim. Performance, it's like a brushed performance for like leggings and sports bras and like athletic wear. You could make, I made shorts out of it. I wore them on the cruise. They were actually really comfortable. Hi, Spilling the Diversity. Okay. Just gotta hem it. But that one's done. I know why I'm struggling with my hair now. I had cut my hair up and I never cut it back down, and it's warmer in here, especially now that I'm talking and moving. Oh, you made a baby tee? I can't wait to see it, Beth. Yeah, I made 2 pairs of the Portlander shorts for myself. And I used it for something else. I don't remember now. But I want to make a pair of leggings and see how they go. Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah. So, like, I mean, I know I always say that I start sneezing and stuff when I go live. Evidently, I came down with a cold after we got home. Like, normally... Now I'm not going to be able to talk. Normally... goodness. Maybe I can get that back. Normally when I get sick, I start like sneezing and it just progressively gets worse. My throat will be sore. I didn't have any of that. Like Wednesday night, my arms were hurting and achy. And then Thursday, I could feel it in my chest. And then Friday, it was like in my ears, in my chest. And I never really just felt awful. I just felt tired. But it's better today besides the cough. Ooh, you used your serger, yay! I think I may actually have to look into replacing my knife finally after all this sewing I've been doing. It seems to be that, or it could just need wiping off. I'm gonna brush it off. We'll see if that helps. Seems to be struggling a little bit with all that sewing I did. So this is a dress for Emily that I had cut. It's the same one, same pattern I used for her and Thea's matching dresses. So basically the sweetheart dress, I used a different bodice for the top. And then I just used the circle skirt from the sweetheart, from mine, for them. And it worked great. So yeah, Karen, break it out. Break out the serger. Everybody have a serger party. Oh. Was it difficult to do, Kim? I don't think it would be. I think it's just a screw. Looks like it's just a, and I brushed this out already, but yeah. It's dusty in there. Rochelle salt. Oh, you soldiers. Two screws maybe, okay. So I think the longest thing about making these dresses is doing the bands on the neck and the sleeves. And I probably should put sleeves on this one so Emily can wear it to school. They changed the dress code policy, and now shorts and skirts have to touch their knee when they are standing, like touch the top of their knee. So if they don't touch their knee, they're not long enough. And then they aren't allowed, used to the rule about like tank tops was basically it had to be 2 inches wide on the shoulder. Now the rule is that it has to come off the shoulder. So even though this has bands, it's still not wide enough. So like a cap sleeve. So the other day I was in Emily's closet digging everything out because I was trying to figure out what I was going to send her. Because the first day she wore her Figaro dress, now nobody apparently said anything to her, but it was the first day. So I don't know what I'm going to do. She did, at least until we get out of this heat wave, because like she doesn't want to wear anything with sleeves. She wants to wear tanks, and I'm like, you can't. And all her shorts she can't wear. And I made her like so many things for back to school, and she can't wear any of them. So I mean, I made them for the cruise too, like for our trip to Ohio and the cruise, but I made them with the intention that she would be able to wear them to school too, and she can't. And so now I'm just like, ugh. So what she wants to wear and what she's allowed to wear are just not the same. Yeah. I mean, I almost wish that she did wear uniforms because it would make it easier. You don't have to worry about what they're wearing. They wear the same thing every day. Yeah. So, all of her dresses that I have made her are long enough. They come to her knees. It's the fact that they're a tank. Nikki, those were not her. She had press-ons. And she did them in the hotel on Saturday night when we got to New Orleans. And I was shocked that with everything we did and how much time we were in the water and stuff, she kept them until like Thursday. But normally when she does them, they don't even last a day. But yeah, no. She did really good with them. I was shocked. The only thing was she couldn't open a soda can. So they barely lasted through filming the tutorial. Oh, that's not the back. Well, at least it worked. Yeah, the only thing that I was upset about, they put like wristbands. Oh, a cap sleeve undershirt. Oh, that's a good idea, Kim. Because I could just make a couple and then she could rotate them out. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It won't be too much longer until it starts cooling off, and then it won't be so bad. It's just that it's still so hot right now. But once it cools off even just a little bit to where it's like 80 and not 100. Oh my goodness. I'm fighting with this band for some reason. Hey, Yvonne. Your nails are looking rough. I should have went Friday and got Monday, but I opted to wait. They don't look rough or awful. But next weekend is Chloe's birthday. So I was thinking that when I pick her up from school on Friday, I would take her with me and I would get my nails done and she could get a pedicure. So, hey, EJ. I'm sad about the garden, yeah. My houseplants all survived, so that's good. They're thriving. I'll be missing my salsa, that's for sure. We definitely didn't put up as much stuff as I thought we would. But It's okay. We did put up some stuff, and we ate a bunch. We made a bunch of salsa. Several gallons. It would probably be easier to just make her a couple of dresses that have cap sleeves. She has a couple of short sleeve boho baby dolls that I had made. And she has a couple of like store-bought dresses that my mom had gotten her that have sleeves. So I've been letting her wear those. And then like I said, probably in 2 weeks, it'll cool off some, and then she won't be so upset about not being able to wear tanks. And I may have to try to come out here one day, make her another couple. Well, the homecoming hoodie, I believe it is, has a sleeveless option. But it's like a drop sleeve, so it basically creates a cap sleeve, I believe, if I'm thinking that correctly. So that did not line up the way I wanted it to. I gotta keep a dryer sheet out here or something. I have so much static. Cut the air down. Yes, Melissa, make some salsa. I'm gonna try to get by without bumping the camera. I found my Build-A-Bear. It was sitting on the table. Because I had to, of course, get the kitty. Em made a bet with me that they didn't have a kitty, that it was all bears. And so we got up there, and I told her I would buy her a piece of candy if they didn't have a kitty, but she had to give me something. So she's like, well, I'll give you one of my cat ears headbands. And we looked all through the bin, and they had like a sloth, and they had 2 or 3 different kind of bears, and they had a puppy, and they originally had a turtle, but I guess by the time we got up there, they didn't have any more turtles. Well, so I had picked up the sloth. No, the axolotl. I don't know. One of them. I was going to get one of those. And so for like a solid 10 minutes, well, then we get around to the other side of the little thing where they have them at. And in the top bin, underneath a couple of other animals, was the last 2 kitties. And there was a little girl in line behind us that was like 3 or 4, and she got the other kitty. Em was so mad because she had to give me her headband after that. Because she lost her bet. That was the first bet that she lost. She lost a couple more. I saw the pumpkin one, Yvonne, and it's online only this year, and I wanted to order it so bad. They have a purple one. I don't know. We'll see. It just depends. Yeah. So the second bet that she made was with Cat Dad. She bet him 2 ducks because, you know, we found a bunch of ducks on the cruise. She bet him 2 of her ducks that she was not going to get in the ocean the next day. And we were getting off at Mahogany Bay, and we were doing the dolphin swim. And he and I both knew this. And I'm telling her, hey, you're going swimming. And she's like, I'm not getting in the ocean. And I'm like, okay, well, you better go ahead and pick out those ducks, because we're getting in the ocean. Oh, she was so mad that she lost. Here's this orange. Yeah, they have an orange one this year. It's online only. And then they have a purple one in the store. But I don't know. I kind of want both of them, but I kind of don't want to pay $50 a piece for them. Yeah, she lost. So then the next day was Belize. And so Cat Dad's like, I'll go double or nothing with you. If you lose, you have to give me 2 ducks. If I win, or no, if I lose, you don't have to give me any ducks. You get to keep the 2 I already won. And if I win, you have to give me 2 more. So, of course, she was all about that because she was so sure she was going to win. But he's like, we're going to get off of this big boat onto a smaller boat, and they're going to take us to the island. And she was like, I'm not getting off this boat on another boat. And he was like, okay. So Belize doesn't have an actual port. You have to take the water shuttle from the ship to the city. So the next morning, sure enough, we get off the ship and we get on the water shuttle and we go to the city. I wish I should have took a picture of her face. Every time Pooh or Disney you buy it, yeah. Purple Witchy Cat. The one that they have this year is purple, and it has it looked like ghosts on it. Made me think about Lauren. I have a purple cat, and then last year in December when we were in Illinois for Brittany's Gabriella class, Shane and Emily went, and she made her own Build-A-Bear, and they made me a Hello Kitty. So, and I have a purple kitty, and then I have another kitty too, but I don't remember what color it is. And now this one. I'm just gonna collect all the kitties. It's also about time for me to restock the candy corn. I didn't eat any of it while I was gone. I can have all the candy corn. Yeah. I'll have to get me. I have to get me a new thing of it to carry to put at my desk at work. Love me some candy corn. Y'all can keep all the black jelly beans though. But it was all, yeah. I can't even say that, Wendy, because Emily eats it too. There's not much candy that I eat that she doesn't eat. Off the top of my head, I really can't even think of anything. I mean, if it's candy, she pretty much eats it. Candy corn flavor M&Ms. Yeah. I wasn't crazy about them. Emily prefers the pumpkins over the candy corns. And I do not care for the pumpkins. I can't even think of a candy right now that I eat that she doesn't eat. Sugar-free candy corn. Nikki. Probably not, Wendy. Because, I mean, it's basically sugar and corn syrup. Yep. Nikki, do you feel relieved now that the pattern is out? Hey, Ellen. You spent the past few days relaxing and cleaning. So you can... Yeah. Yeah, it's been, I mean, it was bittersweet, like I said, to have the garden and stuff come to an end and go back and stuff, but we've been in a pretty steady routine every day, because I've been at work, I come home, Kat's got the kids, and then we have dinner. I watch some TV. We went grocery shopping on Saturday. We made a bet on how much the grocery bill would be, and neither one of us got it right. Yeah, the heat killed it. We had a severe heat advisory while we were on the cruise. It was like, I don't know, 115 heat index or something. It was crazy. And we had literally no rain. So pretty much everything was just dried up when we come home. My flowers, the garden, I mean, just... Pool looks better than it's ever looked, though. Okay. Now that basically nobody will be in it. Okay. I don't know why I keep putting those back in the bowl. Just to turn around and grab them back out again. Yeah. Well, so we water when we're home, and Gage was here, but he didn't, I guess he was working and he didn't water, so yeah, it did not make it. Okay. So let's turn this wrong side out. So this is, I had cut this for M for the cruise, but it matches the one that I had made for myself. So she won't have it for the cruise, but we'll have matching dresses, and that makes her happy, so. If she's happy, I'm happy. I'll have to swing the camera around in a minute, or move my computer. My cauldron that I got at TJ Maxx is behind my computer over here and I have it on. It's so cute. But I can hear it running. It's kind of cool. Sounds like a whole fountain. I wonder if I can turn this and it will. Oh no, you can't see it. I wonder if it got. Oh, you can see it. Let's see. It's right there. So. Let's see. Evidently, I didn't turn the air down low enough. It's still hot in here. And then it just dawned on me. Cat Dad always says I keep it too hot out here. But he was out here for like 3 hours and he never said a word about it being hot in here. And the only reason he left is because I was going live. Okay. It is done. There's her matching dress. Let's I guess I'll hem it. I'll hem both of these, and then I'm gonna call it because I gotta go make dinner. Stay on our routine. So hopefully, I was actually planning on going live earlier today, like my normal 2 or 3 o'clock, but then I asked Cat Dad to help me with drill my holes, and then that turned into a whole fiasco. But it's fine because it's done and it's perfect, and he did a great job. And it's nice not having to fight the cords and stuff. So, and I'll have two new things. I'll have one for my closet and one for M's. Call that a productive Sunday. I don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner. We had shrimp stir fry last night, but it was just me and Cat Dad, and Emily doesn't eat any kind of. It's so weird. She won't eat any kind of seafood. None, but she'll eat sushi. Cat Dad's trying to be good and eat healthy. So if it wasn't for that, I'd ask him to get me Taco Bell. He probably still would, but I'm not going to ask him. He's not. Taco Bell is not one of his favorites, so he's not. I'll wait and get it on Friday with Chloe. EJ. Well, I say productive Sunday in that I haven't done anything really productive all week other than get up and go to work. And that's it. Because I didn't make dinner. I came home, ate dinner, and sat on the couch, and that was it. So yeah. Okay. That is done. I'll set it there. Put the candy corn up so I don't keep eating it. Because I will. Let's see. The body says rest, yeah. I hemmed my dress like this now. I think I did. It'll be nice too, because after dinner, then I'll still have time to watch TV. It's like the never-ending skirt. Ah, there's the beginning. I was like, I gotta be getting close. Uh-oh. That's no good. I must not have hemmed my skirt like this. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's done now. But anyway, she will be super happy. Hey!
Hey.
I'm still live, but I was just fixing to tell him bye.
Okay.
The mysterious cat dad. Elusive. Anyway, thanks everybody for hanging out. And I will see everybody next Sunday. And don't forget, this upcoming Saturday is Marathon Society's Marathon Day. Happy Sunday. Bye, everybody.